All right, so let's quickly do some percents or percentage, and we can start by even defining what does percent mean. And percent is just another way of writing the fraction or decimal of hundredths. And really, you can break down the word. It literally means per cent, and cent means 100. Like there's 100 cents in a dollar, or a century is 100 years. CENT means 100. It means per 100. So percent is just hundredths, another way of writing it. And to do the symbol, they do it like this. A lot of people just continue that and do it like that, but that's percent. And if you know that, then it's pretty simple. So 14 hundredths, we know how to write that as a decimal already. It would be like this. And the percentage would be 14%. Simple. And I didn't have enough space to do all of them, but I added a little sketch for each of these. That would be, if this is one whole, 14% would look like that, 14 hundredths. If I have this decimal, 63 hundredths, we know to write that as a fraction. It's just another way of writing that fraction. And the percentage is simple, simply 63%. So this next one, you should be able to do, we'll skip that one. How about 8 hundredths? I think it's actually useful to sketch this first. 8 out of 100 would look like, what is it for? Like that. Okay, so the percentage is actually easier to write. Just be careful with your decimal. Remember, this here is the hundredths place, so that's where you put the 8, fill that in with a 0, and that's what you've got there. Here, think for a moment, what is this? What is the reading of this? What would the fraction be first? And the answer is, it is 2/10. So now we need to be careful over here. We're not going to just fill in 2 hundredths, it's 2/10. So we need to fill in 2 full columns, because that's 2 out of 10. And now my percentage is going to be out of 100. So how many out of 100 do we have here? We have 20 out of 100. So the percentage here is going to be 20%. I put a couple, 41% you should be able to write as a decimal and fraction. Just follow these other examples. Again, this one's similar to before. You can maybe fill in 3/10 here, 3 out of 10, maybe 3 rows out of 10, however you want to do it. And then you'll be able to figure out the percentage that way. Let's talk about these two here that are a little bit trickier, actually. So 124 hundredths, just remember, that's more than 1. So if you were to change that to, say, a mixed number, you would have 1 in 24 hundredths. So as a decimal, 1 in 24 hundredths would look like that. Now percentage is, this is where it might be a little bit new. Your percentage is going to be 124%. Similar down here, I think the fraction, or the decimal, you should be able to get there. But your percentage is going to be actually 300 and some percent. And yeah, if you're having trouble with this one, just look above it. 1 in 24 hundredths is equal to this as a decimal here. And then finally, before you guys come in from recess, Again, just do this first, and that will help you figure out your percent and your fraction for this one. So that was percents. Kind of the last bit to connect on to fractions and decimals. And thank you for watching, and goodbye.